opportunity. Look out, it's on line. Oh, you gotta love that action. Oh, are you kidding me?
Oh, what a dunk.
I love this game.
Hello and welcome to the Game of the Week. If you're a Los Angeles Laker fan, like myself, today's your day because not only are you going to see the Lakers, you're going to see them against their longtime rivals, the Boston Celtics. The names and faces have changed. For the Lakers, it's Nick Van Exel, Eldon Campbell, and Cedric Ceballos instead of Magic and Kareem. For the Celtics, no more Larry Bird and Kevin McHale. It's Dino Raja and Sherman Douglas. Let's check out some of the new stars in action in the first half. The Lakers look extremely tough when they have it on the fast break. Nick Van Exel lob to Eddie Jones. Those two are going to have a bright future together, very young and very talented. The Lakers get the ball into Anthony Peeler, a nice shovel pass over to George Lynch, and a nice finish. Dino Raja gets a lot of mileage for the Celtics. He has that shot blocked. Purvis Ellison finishes that one off with a nice dunk. Then the Lakers get it up to Sam Bowie in the high post. He makes a nice interior pass into Eldon Campbell for the slam dunk. Well, the Celtics have a little bit of trouble scoring in the low post. But this time to get the basketball into their man, Xavier McDaniels, the X-Man, hits a nice turnaround jump shot. The Lakers in transition. This is exactly how the Lakers want to play with all those young and very athletic bodies out there. They get the basketball into Cedric Ceballos, and he is just so tough around the basket and scores a nice reverse layup. Well, just too many plays like that from the Lakers' go-to man, Cedric Ceballos, taking them out to a 14-point halftime lead. We pick it up in the third quarter with the Lakers on top, 62-50.
Eric makes both his free throws. Those are his first 2 points of the night. Celtics within 12. Let's see what defensively this group can do. Sherman Douglas is up on Van Exel. Fox is on Ceballos. Eldon Campbell, the matchup the Lakers want. Eldon Campbell in and out. Greg Minor there for the rebound. Up to X on a wing. X, little shake and bake. Kicks it to Sherman, to Greg on the baseline. Takes it strong and draws a foul.
Minor's playing a two-guard spot. That's a big two-guard. We all would recognize that Minor is without the passing ability and perhaps the defensive skills necessary to stop some of these two guards off all these picks. But Minor will go to the basket, and that is a big plus on an up-tempo attack.
5 points for Greg. Celtics back to within 11 after being down 14 at the half. Now they're within 10. Van Exel. Fox covering Ceballos. That's where Van Exel wants to go. Ceballos has to come out to the three-point line to get it. Now he turns on Fox. Backs his way in. Ceballos a leaner no. Eric Montross to rebound over the top. Here comes Sherman. Celtics trying to open with 6 straight points. Sherman's floater goes. 62-54. Boston within 8. Lakers still looking for their first points. Divac tipped. Loose. Oh, late call.
So foul was on number 34. Xavier
Second on Xavier McDaniel.
Third personal foul. First.
Oops, third on X.
Foul.
Van Exel. Ceballos spins on Fox in traffic. They're going to count the bucket.
That's a great move.
Sure was.
And X, check it. Fox takes away the baseline and tries to take away the middle. X comes in. And he'll give the foul to Fox, who had his hands up in the air. But this guy is one of those guys that back off him. He won't take the outside shot. He's going to the hoop.
Fox up quickly on the offense. Takes it into the lane. Rick, a little fall away. Goes down.
Rick
First basket of the night for Rick Fox. Keeps the Celtics in hailing distance here, down 9. Eldon Campbell powers his way in for 2 more. 22 for Eldon. Minor looking inside. Quick turnaround. X for 2.
Well, I like this. I mean, they're not waiting for the defense to get organized. They're going right into something. That's perfect.
X, a nice job denying the inbound pass there to Campbell. Lakers have to come the other way. Sabalos, 2 more.
Cedric Sabalos.
Fox.
Rick Fox is the best defender one-on-one against this type of player that the Celtics have, and Sabalos is just manhandling Rick. This is just a great move, boy. Rick played him to the baseline on the first play, and then he spun to the middle. That had Rick guessing a little bit, so the head game goes on between Sabalos and Fox.
Lakers push it back up to 12. 2 consecutive 3-point plays for Sabalos. Greg Minor and Eric inside, I think. Here's Minor keeping it alive on the offensive glass. Greg open for the jumper. Eric Montross keeps it alive on a cut. Minor is fouled on the way up.
But all right. You know, the Celtics, if they would just continue the running attack, which I know Chris Ford has been trying to do, but they're out of sync, and the passing and the confidence in the angles where you're going to shoot the ball isn't quite there. But you see the Lakers, how confident they are in what they're doing.
Sam Bowie inside. Divac for 2.
Vlade Divac from Sam Bowie.
8 for Vlade. Minor back to Fox. Rick for 2.
Well, he's returning the favor right now, Rick Fox. Minor has ended up on Sabalos right now.
Fox switched over to Eddie Jones. Eddie Jones back door. Can't finish it. Extra rebound.
Good outlet.
Celtics with numbers. Fox strong for 2. Here's Van Exel the other way. One of those 4-hole up there for a long time. Sabalos, an offensive rebound, tipped away. Here comes X on the break. Gets it to Sherman. Got it. Lakers are going to take a timeout. Celtics come with some full court pressure of their own. Van Exel just across the 10-second line. Took him 9 seconds to get the ball over. Eddie Jones down on the box. Eddie Jones into the lane for Ochoa.
Eddie Jones.
Minor right back. Minor takes it into traffic. Great. Ooh. He'll go to the line.
Oh, boy. What a great play by Minor that time. Took it in there. And you watch how high he jumps on this thing. Turns it on. Good step. And then just gets over the top of everybody. Those type of moves, if that kid can make that shot, and I think he can, boy, that's an offensive force.
Nice if he can make all your free throws, too. 10 points now for Greg. Celtics within 6 at 74-68. Lakers not pushing the ball like they were in the first half time.
Nope. And losing that confidence a little bit.
Sabalos for 2.
I mean, that man has got the feel, baby.
He'd score. X the other way. They clear it out. X wants to work on Divac. Kicks it to Sherman. Sherman takes it down the lane. His floater won't go. Rebound. Eric Montross.
Look at that good penetration, what it does. You don't always have to score. Just get it up on the glass.
Into Divac trying to capitalize on that matchup with X. Good double from Montross. Now back to Divac again. Divac backs in. There's the double from Eric. Eddie Jones. He'll come up short. Tip won't go. Rebound Montross. Good outlet pass. Minor to Fox. 76, 72. Fox hasn't missed a shot here in the third. He's 4 for 4. Devon's again battling with X. Vlade into the lane. X is going to be called with the bump.
Celtic foul was on number 34.
4 on X.
Xavier McDaniel. His 4th personal foul.
Lynch in and Devon's out. That's a better matchup, obviously, for
Number
X.
30, George Lynch replaces Vlade Devons for the Lakers.
Halfway through the third, Van Exel drops a 3.
Boy, good step-out switch by Minor. Almost got a piece of that shot by Van Exel. He just came off firing.
16 now for Van Exel on the night. Sherman. X looking for the cutter. Fox. Skip pass now. Sherman unable to handle it. He's out of bounds.
Well, when you get down around 9 seconds on the clock and the ball goes inside, boy, it makes sense to double and triple team, because that requires a pass out and then a real tough, difficult shot. And X was under the gun that time.
Just the first turnover for the Celtics, though, here in the second half. Comes better than halfway through the third. Minor. Eric trying to keep it alive, taken by Ceballos. He gets it ahead, stolen by Fox. Fox the other way, throws it away.
Lakers ball.
That's okay. All right.
Replaces Sherman Douglas.
I'll tell you, this is the most aggressive we've seen him in a while.
Wild team. I mean, a while.
And Wesley comes back in for Sherman Douglas, so we'll see if that up-tempo game continues.
D. Brown also has got that ice off the elbow. He's going to check back in. Ceballos unable to save that. It'll be Boston ball. Trailing by 7, 79-72. 4:47 left to play in the third.
Boy, and Ceballos launched himself over the top of the Celtics bench.
Number 7, D. Brown replaces Greg Minor.
That's DJ. See you later, Cedric. And he didn't go into the cheap seats, though.
Okay. Went to the boards. Fox. Tough shot. Makes it off the glass.
I tell you, when you get Rick Fox involved in the run game, all of a sudden his juices turn on.
He is 5 of 5 here in the third, and it's a 5-point game, 79-74. Wesley on Van Exel. Van Exel, nice move. Count it, and a foul. Did we get that little shoulder shake on Nick?
Now, you watch this right now as here comes Van Exel right into the paint. Courage galore, and Wesley's got the foot speed to stay with Van Exel. Sherm really doesn't. And yet Van Exel didn't do that against Sherm without a pick. Well, you just got to make up your mind. You're going to stay and keep Van Exel in between your knees.
Picked off by Lynch. Oh, good hustle, David Wesley.
That David Wesley will do. He'll give you all he's got with hustle. Watch David Wesley coming up from behind right there.
Tony Smith.
That's saved too.
Back into the Lakers lineup, replacing Eddie Jones and Cedric Ceballos.
So Tony Smith has come back in. So has Anthony Peeler. Van Exel stays out there with Lynch and Bowie. Van Exel looks for his shot a lot more in this group. D. Brown with the long miss, 82-74.
Oh, boy. They missed X down the sideline. This group, get the passes up there when the guy's open on them, on the up quick.
X, fall away.
Well, X really didn't want to take that shot, but everybody moved away from him, and he had the guy out of position.
X is 6 of 9 here on the night. Celtics within 6. David Wesley nearly stole it, but Peeler got lucky. First 2 from Anthony Peeler.
Boy, X open again, and nobody spotted him.
X hits the turnaround again.
Daniel from Dino Roger.
Boston ball. I'll tell you, X is putting in some quality minutes on the floor.
Dominique Wilkins replaces D. Brown for the Celtics.
Dominique comes in. D. Brown goes out. X, the big forward. Fox short with that one, taken down by Van Exel.
Well, look at Van Exel looking to see if anybody's got a half-step advantage on his defender.
Anthony Peeler with Dominique on him. Illegal defense is called on Boston.
Illegal defense.
And we're going to get a timeout.
To the Celtics.
2 minutes and 40 seconds left to go here in the third. Celtics are back to within 6 at 84-78. Wesley is out on Van Exel. Anthony Peeler, a floater, goes down.
Well, a double pick, and Dino really never switched out fast enough.
Dominique wants the ball on Smith. They get it to him. He's doubled. Nice look by X for Fox, and he gets fouled on the drive.
Lakers foul was on number 30, George Lynch, his second personal foul.
One North Carolina guy fouling the other. George Lynch and Rick Fox played together at UNC.
Has 2 shots.
Down with 11 points.
2 minutes. 2 minutes remaining in the quarter.
Van Exel outside. Fox jumps at him. Lynch wants it inside. Van Exel misses it outside. Dino fouled by Peeler.
He's too nifty, too quick. He's herky-jerky. He'll get you moving back and forth, and as soon as you're out of sync, the least little bit, he'll take advantage of it.
Celtics 10 out of 12 at the free throw line here in the third.
And they deserve the free throws. They've been going to the hoop.
And they make it 86-81, 5-point game. 140 and change left to go here in the third. Bowie will screen out there for Van Exel. Van Exel, Wesley, and Neek all over him. Neek, the loose ball, knocked away by Lynch. Foul call.
Lakers foul was on number 30, George Lynch. His third personal
That's
foul.
third on Lynch as Del Harris talks with his assistants. Del Harris does a lot of teaching over there. I'm not sure how much listening goes on. As you can see from those faces, there's a lot of teaching
Has 2 shots.
being attempted by Del. Eight points for Dominique. (86-83), and suddenly it's a one-possession game. The Lakers had a 14-point halftime lead.
And they took the ball out of Van Exel's hands with what appeared to be a little backcourt press.
Smith with Neek on him. Van Exel wants the ball down the blocks. David Wesley called for foul. Penalty situation.
Well, I don't know how Van Exel ends up on the box against David Wesley. There's the fight for the spot between the point guards.
Situation.
I want to tell you, I don't know about that one. That looked like...
Nick.
And Wesley's over talking to the official. Then it's Salvatore saying, hey, the man was holding me off and I went around him.
Van Exel 1 of 2. He now has 20. 3 Lakers with 20 or more. Van Exel, Campbell, and Sabalos.
Don't get into the walk-up now. Come on. Keep pushing the ball.
Dominique knocked away by Tony Smith.
Seeing there's only 13 seconds on the shot clock right now. They'll inbound the ball, and 2 passes, it'll be down to 8. If they go inside with the ball, they double, and then they're under the gun.
Neat comes up, shoot. One way to do it.
Come off the pick with no defense. It works.
87-85. Peeler acting as the point. Can't get it to Van Exel. Goes to Bowie instead. 7 on the shot clock. Back to Bowie. Bowie. Stolen by David Wesley. David on the break. Rebound Bowie. Quickly to Peeler. 3-on-1 break. Fox has got them all. Lynch gets the bucket.
George Lynch on Anthony Peeler.
Celtics now looking for the final shot of the quarter here, trailing by 4. Fox able to keep it alive underneath David Wesley. Yes! And a foul.
Mike, this is the determined group right now in the third quarter.
Personal foul.
Knocked away by Fox, but he spots Wesley underneath. Wesley now gets it over the top, and he loses the defender that really troubled him the most. And he goes to the line, but his team has made up. What? The 14 points? No.
Most of it.
Most of it. Made up 12 of the 14 points.
Time out. Lakers.
All right, 4.2 seconds to play here in the third. Celtics are 13 of 19 here in the third quarter. Trailed by 14 at the half. Sam Bowie will inbound. Del Harris had plenty of chance to say exactly what he wants here. Let's see what he gets. Bowie gets it in the hands of Van Exel. Up to Peeler. Wow. Celtics dodged a bullet there.
Plus the aggressive defense and turnovers that they forced on the Lakers.
Celtics are going to open with David Wesley, Rick Fox, Dino Raja, Purvis Ellison, and Dominique Wilkins. Celtics 39 points in the third quarter, match their high for the season. Eldon Campbell's back in the game with those 4 personal fouls. Can't hit the jumper, but gets his own rebound and gets 2 more.
Well, Dominique was in traffic, tried to nibble at that rebound, had it, and then lost it, and Campbell just fell into another easy offensive rebound.
Dominique with Sabalos on him, turns and faces. Sabalos will take it and make it. Neat's got 13. Boston trails by 2, 91-89, 11 minutes to go in the game. Van Exel on the roll to Campbell. Purvis gets there and picks up the foul.
Celtic foul was on number 29, Purvis Ellison.
Here's Van Exel off the pick and roll play. Nice little move.
Team foul.
And then Dino, who wasn't sure whether he was going to penetrate or not, late getting back, run right over the top of him. Dino's going to have nightmares on the pick and roll once this season is over, as he has the most trouble with the pick man.
One of 2 for Campbell. 92-89, still a 1-possession game. Wesley, nice look. Dino gets 2.
Good pass by Wesley, and Dino got it back.
David Wesley.
Van Exel outside looking for Sabalos. Defended by Dominique. They get it to Sabalos. He turns on Neat, takes it. No rebound. Ellison. Celtics can take a lead this possession. Last time they led was 35-34. Raja. Dino, good look inside. Purvis. Ellison is up to 93, make it 93-92. Eddie Jones's pass nearly picked off. Nearly a backcourt.
Should have been. Should have been.
Van Exel. Oh.
And Chris Porter's up the sideline yelling at Lee Jones that the man came from the front court to the back court, hadn't landed when he touched the ball.
It might have been Monty McCutcheon's call.
Well, he was on the sideline right there. That's an F.
Foul's going to be called on Sam Bowie outside, bumping Dino Raja.
His foul was on number 31, Sam Bowie. His third personal foul.
3 on Bowie, first on the team. Team fouls are even at 1 apiece with 9:28 to go in the game.
Well, I still have to bring Divac off the bench. And he is a weapon for this ball club, particularly in the late stages of the game because of his outside shooting ability and his dribbling.
Celtics want to go into Dominique on the box. He has to come out to get it. Eddie Jones defends him. There's the double on Neek. Dino leans in. Can't hit the pull-up. Neek, the offensive rebound. Again, a double on Dominique. Fox, good look inside Ellison. Purvis takes it out and can't hit the follow-away. On the break, Eddie Jones for 2.
Eddie Jones from Nick Van Exel.
And quickly, Chris Ford's going to call a timeout. That's a good timeout, I think. 8:52 to go in the game. 96-93 Lakers. Vlade Divac has come back in. Dominique off the pick. No. Tip up and in by Ellison.
Ellison.
8 for Purvis, 96-95. David Wesley doing a good job making Nick Van Exel work to bring the ball up. 10 seconds gone off the shot clock. Eddie Jones back to Van Exel. Eldon Campbell wants the ball. Dino's going to be called for a foul.
I don't think you're allowed to put your arms straight out. That's a good call there.
Dino Raja.
Double foul.
Good call, a double foul.
His second personal foul.
You can't put your arms straight out
Campbell, his
and ward off Dino.
That's 5 on Campbell. Sabalos. Oh, that is finding a way.
This guy was sensational with Phoenix. Really knew how to fast break game, but boy, when it's helter-skelter, give the ball to Cedric because he'll make something happen, and he can take it to the glass. What an asset.
Misses the free throw. 98-95, Lakers by 3. Dominique. Dino spins. That one goes down.
Well, Divac's going to be careful now at his foul problems.
The screen outside for Van Exel. He goes the other way. Stop and go move. Van Exel's floater.
What a shot that was. I mean, that was a 10 or a 12-foot leaner.
Lakers by 3. Neek gets 2.
Good pass that time by Wesley. Didn't have an awful lot of zip on it, but it was put in the right spot for Neek to take advantage.
Divac gets it across to Van Exel. Gets it right back. Divac stripped out of bounds. It'll still be Laker ball.
Lakers ball.
Well, the Celtics are being aggressive with a half-court trap type of situation.
Van Exel short with the 3, but the long rebound comes to Divac. Sabalos. Oh, that's the big one. 26 for Sabalos.
He has improved. He didn't have that in his repertoire, that three-point shot.
103-99, 4-point game. Neek takes it into traffic, and the finger roll goes down.
Well, they're not sending a double at Neek now.
Campbell.
Off the made basket with 2 Celtics right there. They let Campbell get the angle.
Beat Dino up the floor.
Transition defense.
Fox takes it in. He leaves it for Dino. Gets two.
From Rick Fox.
105-103. Celtics won't let go in this one. Down two. Just about halfway through the fourth. The crowd trying to be a sixth man here. Near steal by Neek, picked off Ceballos. Ceballos, a floater. No. Rebound Ceballos. Tap Ceballos.
Cedric Ceballos.
I don't know if he's that good a passer. I certainly, when he gets the ball, would be thinking of doubling him.
28 for Ceballos on the night.
The rest of them I'd let alone. Ceballos cool him off somehow.
Fox back to Neek. Neek trying to go up on the other side. Got fouled by Vlade Divac.
They have all been in a positive mode.
107-105. Celtics need to stop here, though. Van Exel. Ceballos pops out. Ceballos blocked by Dino. Foul call.
So foul was on number 40.
This kid's a snake.
He's got 29. Campbell's got 27. Van Exel's got 24. But the Celtics only trail by 3. David Wesley got it.
Beautiful. That's his range, boy. That's his shot from Baylor.
108-107 as we approach 5 minutes to go in the game. Van Exel waves Campbell away. Fox is on Ceballos. Van Exel's going to take a three. No. Rebound, Montross. Celtics a chance for a lead.
Montross never looked long. Neek was wide open up at half court.
Fox into the lane. Offensive foul.
Oh, that's a bad call. That is a terrible call.
Offensive foul on the Celtics, number 44, Rick Fox. His 4th personal foul.
Bad call.
108-107. The Lakers the ball in the lead. 4:40 to go in the game. Van Exel leaves it. Campbell. And he'll get to the line. Two-point game. 109-107. Wesley. David will take it. Partially blocked. Loose. Fox. Tie game. 109-109.
Boy, when you take the good quick shot and the defense isn't organized, they sent 3 guys at Wesley. Even though he missed the shot, 3 Celtics were there for the putback.
Van Exel. Blocked by Montross. Campbell gets 2.
Oh, what a devastating move by Campbell.
30 now for Campbell. Dominique gets over half court. Really walked with it. David Wesley to the bucket. Rejected by Alden Campbell.
That's the part of the game that David Wesley is having troubles with right now. He doesn't know how to get the shot off against shot blockers on a regular basis. Makes a great move here. Turns it on, and then there is the man, the big guy, plugging the leak on the defense and just swatted it away.
The legs of Tim DeRoy flying in the air. David Wesley comes back to hit the bucket. And we're tied at 111.
And the Lakers have precipitously slowed it down.
Van Exel. Rebound. Boston ball. And the Celtics are going to take a 20-second timeout. One of the better games of the year going down. The Celtics really with a solid third and fourth quarter here. 3 minutes to go, tied at 111. Fox baseline, knocked away, no call. Fox, yes, on the fall.
Well, they went right at Ceballos after the huddle. I'm sure that was unexpected by the Lakers.
Under 3 minutes to go in the game. Boston by 2. Van Exel comes around the screen. Backs it out. Gives it to Smith. Smith covered by Neek. Smith puts it on the floor. Smith, a floater, goes down.
Boy, what a tough shot that was.
Big time for your first basket of the game. 1:13 apiece. 2.5 to go. Dino to Neek. Smith is out on him. Neek on a wing wants to take him. Dominique into the lane. Short with the finger roll. Van Exel the other way.
Boy, and there's not an awful lot of run left in these Lakers. They're trotting it up the floor right now.
They missed Bowie. He was ahead of the field. Van Exel comes to Smith. Smith to Van Exel. Van Exel into the paint for 2.
Van Exel. Time.
And the Celtics take a timeout. 1:56 to go. The Lakers have gone out by 2, 115 to 113. Back live, David Wesley with a floater to tie the game. Neek again out defensively on Smith. 1:35 to play. Tied at 115. Fox on Ceballos. Ceballos gets a foul from Fox.
Celtic foul was on number 44. Rick Fox, his 5th personal foul.
Fox makes no move on the fakes. This Ceballos just has a sensational first step. And I'm telling you, Rick Fox is the best that I've seen in a long time at handling guys on the drive. When you beat Rick Fox, you are a heck of an offensive player. He's wrapped up the likes of Scottie Pippen. Here's Ceballos having himself a heck of a game.
31 for Ceballos, 2-point Laker lead. David Wesley the other way to Fox. Neek wants the ball on Smith. Can't create any room, though. Now Fox is going to take Ceballos, spins into the lane, gets doubled, finds Dino. Will get to the line.
Laker foul was on number 31, Sam Bowie.
It's Fox now as they move away. Neek going out of the box. They come down and try and trap Fox on the spin. He alertly gets it to Dino. And as the foul.
Big 2 here for Dino Raja. Greg Minor is going to check in. Dominique Wilkins will go out.
Well, for defense, and they're going to put Minor on Smith. D. Brown may have injured himself to where he can't play. He has played in these type of situations, but Smith is an awful lot bigger, same size as Minor.
Dino 1 of 2. But the Lakers now with the ball and the lead as we approach a minute to go in the game.
And there's Smith now acting as the point guard with Van Exel down on the baseline. That's why they made the move with Minor for Wilkins.
Van Exel gets the top of the key. Van Exel trying to leave it for Bowie. It's picked off. Dino nearly travels. Chris Ford is just dancing the sidelines, telling him to push it.
I will tell you.
Greg Minor, skip pass. David Wesley fakes a 3. Fox will take it, blocked by Smith. Picked off Van Exel. Up to Smith. Missed it. Rebound Montross. Wesley over half court gets the timeout.
Timeout, Celtics.
.117, 116, a wild exchange. David Wesley directing the traffic. Neek's got the ball, looked inside briefly at Raja. They go to Dino. He spins on Bowie, and he lost it out of bounds. Celtics got a foul now.
Lakers ball.
Ball comes into Van Exel. David Wesley nearly stole it. Which way? Which way? Boston ball! What a great play by David Wesley.
You see Wesley stay right after it, got a piece of it right there, then Van Exel kicked it out of bounds.
Celtics with 8.8 on the clock, trailing by 1. Fox inbound, Wesley. Back to Fox. Into Dino. Jump hook. No. Dino. Eddie Jones now is going to check into the game. And Bowie will go out, so Jones will have to make the pass in over Montrose.
And Montrose is still going to defend it, but Eddie Jones is a three-point shooter, and the kick, if they can inbound the ball, watch for Eddie Jones maybe to get it.
Minor is on Smith. Fox on Sabalos. Raja on Campbell. Wesley on Van Exel. Here we go, 2.4 to go. Jones to inbound. Gets it to Van Exel. He makes a wish. Unbelievable.
A big shot for Nick Van Exel, especially since he lost the ball to give Boston the lead. For the best of both worlds, I'm talking NBA and NBL. Don't miss this month's edition of One-on-One magazine. On the cover, you can see it right there, the Magic and the Houston Rockets in the final series, the 1995 series, and it's a great read inside there. You can check that out. Dream fulfilled. Those guys couldn't get it done. I'm talking about Akeem and Clyde. They couldn't get it done in college by winning at the University of Houston, but they won as Houston Rockets. So congratulations to those guys, and it's a good read about that. Shane Heal leading the helm for the Australian team at the point guard position. Good story on Shane. And then practice making perfect. Shaquille O'Neal and lots of players in the NBA talking about their individual practice skills and also the coaches in their team training sessions. Well, that's about it for our show today. Don't forget to check out my main man, Billy Woods, for Saturday basketball at 2 o'clock today. I'll see you soon.
I love it. I really love this game. Well, there ain't never been a game like this, because basketball's a sport that you just can't miss. Every day you meet people who play on blacktops and beaches and on their driveways. You see them playing ball in the park, or see a kid shooting around till it's dark. All over the world, it just seems the same. I mean, it's basketball. I really love this game. I really love this game. I love it. You love it. We love this game. The NBA. I really love this game. It's the NBA. You won't believe this. We got dunks. They got players who don't miss. Then you gotta be smooth when you take it in the lane. It's the NBA. I really love this game. It's the NBA.
Here's Coleman putting it home.
Cause in the NBA it's crazy. We got guys with moves that amaze me. It's fantastic and crowds go insane. It's the NBA. I really love this game. I really love this game.